Hey everyone, it's me, Jen, and I'm nothing if not intense. Part 5 of 5, White Bags, What's in 'em, and more Mandalay Bay and Tropicana. I had to take down my other Part 5 because I think I wasn't recording when I thought I was, and was recording when I didn't think I was, so I apologize for that. Screwed the pooch big time on that one. I know this stuff isn't exciting, and it's slow, but it is what it is. Now, I did catch a comment about the people in the white at Mandalay Bay. Somebody said they look like kitchen staff. That's a possibility. However, that does not negate the fact of these other people dressed in white, carrying bags, and all these other people carrying these white bags. So, if I made a mistake there, I apologize on that. Now, there's some weird things, and kind of the best part of maybe the video of what's happening. Again, we're at Tropicana. Now, as we start, there's a guy hiding right here, behind this little cement block. And this is really what got me going on all this, because why is this dude hiding there? So just keep your eye there. Start to move, moving. And then, oh, what was that? Somebody in all white, I believe, or a white bag. I think it's a white man, and that's a whole nother story. I have somebody that I'm calling white man, because that's what the cops call. But that's another video for another day. And here's our orange-shirted valet guy, who looks, to me, like the person that was at Mandalay Bay. So if he works at Tropicana, why was he at Mandalay Bay? Directing traffic, facilitating things down there. You see that guy a lot. That guy that just walking by in the black shirt. I'm telling you, I'm calling them ballet guys. They know what's up. They know what's going on. They're helping facilitate everything. Okay, so these guys came walking from in through here. White. I don't know what he's carrying, but definitely the white vest type thing. Maybe something on his head. Maybe they're just normal people. Maybe I'm way off on this. So now we have this guy with a duffel bag. I don't know. An AMR unit pulls up, or it already pulled up, I'm not sure. But he goes and talks to them, so I don't know if he's some type of medic or something. Doesn't look like one of our medics, but definitely has some type of black duffel bag. And then, right now, the way he's looking, there's two people that come up that, to me, kind of look like police officers, and he's talking with them. He walks over to talk to these people who, they look like, I guess they look like cops to me. I mean, they definitely have weapons and things. Are they our cops? I don't know. Are these just guys with weapons? But I would say that they look like our officers. So they go heading in. And here's the AMR unit. Pulls up. And this guy talks to him, so that's why I'm thinking that he's some sort of medic, but I have not seen any medics dressed like that with a black duffel bag, but who's to say? Now these two come walking back from here. I don't know, this one almost looks like one of the ones that just went in. This guy's carrying something. I don't know if it's a hat. It's something white. This guy almost looks like one of the ones that walked in. And here is their subtle blur. You can see a square right there. You can see a square right in there. Or, well, actually, they've got him like, you know, if they're telling the truth, there would be no need to totally blur out anything, subtly blur out anything, because the truth is the truth. And if it was one lone shooter, these guys should be innocent and not need to be blurred out. But, of course, they're all blurred out. I have something in both hands. Yes, he does. So he's got, I believe, a white bag in this hand, and they really blur that out when he gets farther down here. And then I think this is like a white cowboy hat, maybe. But he looks like he's got something on his head. Now, is he one of our detectives or whatever? Could be. I don't know. Could be. But there is something definitely white in this hand, and then, like I said, he's got a cowboy hat, I believe, in that hand. So they walk down to about this point, and they, all of a sudden, now here's this female, and it looks like she's wearing a white cowboy hat. So they meet up with her and start walking back in. Now here we have somebody walking with what? A white bag. Because of course, everybody in Vegas used to have a white bag that night. That is a white bag. What's in it? What is in that damn bag? So, yeah, this guy, maybe he's just a tourist. I don't know, carrying a white bag, but highly doubtful. Me and my white bag. Or some kind of guy. Again, now I'm seeing the subtle blur. So, again, we're not getting the full picture, but it's definitely something white bag, white case, silver case, I don't know. Okay, so now we've got this cop car that pulls up. All the drop people around. Signal with his car, signal. The cop gets out that white car always has these guys in the orange shirt in there. They did the same exact thing when the helicopter was coming. They pressed the brakes twice, put it in drive, and just went around the little block there in the parking lot and then reparked. So that is some type of signal to whomever. Because they're just gonna, like, drive a little bit, flip a U, and come back. So, this cop is in there for about 14, 15 minutes. He comes out with some other people. And then it gets windy, this gets weird. Okay, now this is a part that I don't understand. What is this thing? It just comes out of nowhere. It looks like it's something remote control, or hell, I don't know. But maybe somebody can explain this. That just comes zooming down the roadway. And is it something that they've got so blurred out that you can't tell what it is? But it's something white. Oh. It's seemingly moving by itself, so... Isn't that weird? I don't really have an explanation for that at all. Can somebody explain that? So anyway, it comes zooming down this way. This guy walks over there towards it. A big white truck pulls up. It's not a dually, but it's a full-size white truck with a lift on it. Okay, so remember the dude that I thought looked like a cop with the other guy with the cowboy hat that beat the female? I believe he gave that cowboy hat to her. Now, of course, that friggin' hat at this point would be so important. So, weird. Very weird. This thing, I don't know. That's just, I can't explain it. Cannot explain this thing. So, it keeps moving. Whatever it is. And here comes this white truck pulling up right here. A couple people go over to it. The guy in orange. Driver gets out. Now whatever that thing coming down the pavement, did that guy pick it up and give it to this guy in the white truck? I'm not sure. So there's something going on there. And he takes off. Here's our valet guy. That's some dude. Let's see who these people are. A lot of white going on there. Is that white cowboy hat? Maybe that's the female? Not sure. Now we're going to see that cop run back to the car, and then this gets weird. There's somebody in yellow. I don't know if that's law enforcement, but they have two other people with them running to the cop car. The one person has a white bag with them, and one of them is a female, I believe. Both of them might be. But this one has some sort of bag, rolled up thing. I'm not sure. Is this law enforcement? I don't know. See that? And this is, again, they're worried. I mean, these should be innocent people. Why would they need to be blurred? Because remember, there was nothing else going on that night. One old dude, crazy lone wolf, shot for 10 minutes. And that was it. That was the only thing that happened that night, according to them. So here again, I mean, they've just got this so distorted that we're not going to be able to tell. But they have something with them. And they're running with the officers. So it's not like they have these people in custody, because they're not going to be like, okay, I'm going to run to the cop car so you can arrest me. What kind of insanity is taking place here? That's what I want to know. Because it's truly insane. Are these sweet, innocent people that the law enforcement's protecting getting away from the Tropicana? I highly doubt it. So what's taking place here, guys? When I first saw this, I thought, this is a chick in a yellow dress, but I do believe this person is female. I'm not sure. This is the one that has the white bag, silver case, rolled up thing. So they get jammed in the back of this car, and they take off. And that's where we're going to stop, because I am late for work. But I just really wanted to get this portion of it finished up. Now, we're only 3 hours into, there's another 2 hours on this one, and then there's 5 more hours for this particular camera. So, I mean, it is long, but there's many, many things going on. And they used this car as a signal, because easily twice. Once when the helicopter was flying over, and when the other officers or a cop pulled up, they did the same thing. They got in, they hit the brakes twice, and then they take off and drive it a little bit and come back around and park. So if that's not a signal to somebody for whatever operation's going on, then I don't know what is. And I know this is slow. I apologize. I'm working with what I have to work with, which is kind of shit, okay? So if somebody else can do a better job, please be my guest. Go for it. Because this is the stuff that's important. That's directly connected to the whole night, in my opinion. I mean, it speaks for itself. And I know Paladin mentioned narrative nutter. I coined the phrase narrative hugger. He says nutter, I say hugger. Hey, it's fine. It's the same thing, because it's just blows my mind that anybody could actually believe the narrative that they've put out, or even 50% of the narrative. I mean, it's almost all complete bullshit when you step back and take a look at it. Now, unfortunately, I'm finding these things, but I can't explain what I'm finding. They continuously blur out things, so there's no way that we can actually see what's going on. And that's what they want. They don't want us to know, obviously, because it was some type of operation with drugs, money, guns, plutonium. Who the F knows? I mean, obviously, I don't think they'd be running around with plutonium, but just saying that. Just because it's just so insane. And I hope that we can figure this out, but I think this is a piece of it that we need to look at it. Now again, tedious, boring bullshit, I know. I'm sorry, I'm the one that has to bring it to you, and it's not all freaking fancy schmancy. You know, the struggle is real here for me. I'm working with what I have, and what I have at this point does not lend itself well to making wonderful videos, so I'm doing the best that I can. I appreciate your support. Let me know what you think, good or bad. I'm a big girl, I can take it. I'm willing to put myself out there, you know, and people, you want to criticize me, again, I've said this before, do your own videos. Put some content out there. Don't just upload somebody else's stuff. You know, actually research and find something, question it, put it together in a video, and upload it if you want to be so critical. And then let's talk. But until then, you know, of course, I'm going to read everything, and I'm going to take into account everybody's comments, because there's a lot of great people out there that have a lot of great ideas or can see things that I don't see, and vice versa. So, but don't just rip on somebody. I mean, if you've never done this at all, you have no right to just rip on anybody that's making any video. So, I've got to get to work, duty calls. Can't wait. It's going to be an awesome day. I am feeling so much better, so that's good, at least. But I'm working on some other stuff. Hopefully it works out better than this. I mean, it's a chore. It really is. It's a chore watching all this. It's a chore trying to put it all together in some fashion that makes sense. I skipped over a bunch of stuff. Please, watch this video. Actually, sit down, pay attention, and watch. And you can see how these employees are involved. They are signaling, they are warning, they are clearing, you know, okay, it's clear, do what you gotta do, whatever. You've got the guys in the black running back and forth between the towers, I believe. So, there was, like Paladin said, there was definitely foreknowledge. There's people involved in the hotels helping these people carry out their operation, whatever that may be. Whatever that was, they had help. And it wasn't Stephen Paddock shooting for 10 minutes and that's the end of the story. That is so not the end of the story. And so, I'm going to shut up now. I apologize if I rambled, but I knew I could not go to work with this kind of hanging out there. So, hopefully this will tie up part 5, and we can get on with our day and our week. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much, guys.